Coastline is one of the hardest maps to defend, especially solo queue. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do just that. Now for the first strat, we're going to be on Hookah, and I like to run Legion, but you could run anybody like Thorn or Wamai or Oryx, anybody that has a proximity alarm, or any gadget that gives you sound cues. For the reinforcements, be honest, you don't really need to reinforce anything, but one that I do like to do just so I can, reinforce something is you want to reinforce both VIP walls. Alright, now let's talk about where to place your gadgets like your Legion Mines and your Thorns and your proximity alarms. So the first Legion Mine I like to throw is right here, and the second one I like to throw right here, and you can throw both of those, right as the round starts. And for your other ones, for Legion, to be honest, I feel like they kind of just need to be in the middle of the round. You need to throw them. If you're like near luggage, you want to throw one that like maybe kind of deep luggage. Maybe throw one on like this door, like whatever. Kind of throw things to where they're watching your flank for you, basically. Now the objective of this room is to hold the map control of VIP and Penthouse and all of 90 and all this. But you don't really want to hold it. You don't want to be in any of these rooms. Like this is the only room I suggest you enter, and if you do enter it, be careful at that because it is very hard to get trapped, and it's something that you don't want to do. You don't want to get trapped as a roamer. So stay in 90, in luggage, maybe you could rotate down if you need to. Just don't try to enter these rooms and get killed and get trapped. So I might be asking, how do you actually hold these areas of the map without entering the actual room? You basically want to be a nuisance. Kind of just take little quick peek shots. If you hear your Legion Mine go off, you could enter this. That's the only situation. If your Legion Mine goes off in the beginning of the round, I would say you could try to swing them. Yeah, basically just take little peek shots and kind of create pressure onto them, like keep throwing your Legion Mines, keep holding angles, keep shooting at them. Eventually they're going to be like, okay, we have to clear this guy. He's going to either flank us or he's going to, kill us, whatever. And at that point, you basically want to keep wasting their time as they're trying to kill you. And if they're not going for a kill on you, try to flank them, try to hold angles onto them, like this or whatever. You could get pre-fired off of that. Destroy cameras, that's very important. And if you want really in-depth how to roam, I have a video that I just made, and that'll be popping up in the top right. You can click on that to watch really how to roam. That's going to help a lot with this strat, but I basically gave you the main objectives of your roam. So yeah, now let's get on to the next strat. Okay, for this next strat, we're going to be on Penthouse, and I'm going to choose Wamai. You can choose Oryx. The reason you want to choose these two operators is because they have proximity alarms. Oryx is better for the role, but he doesn't have 1.5. So if you want to use 1.5, choose Wamai. If you want to play better as a roamer and you don't care about the 1.5, then I would say run Oryx. For the reinforcements, you want to reinforce this wall and reinforce this wall. Okay, for your utility placement, the first proximity alarm goes right here. Your second proximity alarm goes right here on the Aqua door. Now for your Wamai placements, just throw them like you could throw them in here, on that door, on that window, on Cool Vibes, on this window, in Aqua, whatever. Basically just hold down this area with your Wamais. Now I'm going to make head holes right here, looking into Hookah. Boom. It's definitely easier with the bailiff. And then I'm going to make head holes right here. Okay, now for your objective of roaming over here. Usually for holding this area of the map, there's two people roaming separately. One near luggage and one near here. But you can do basically the same thing with a little bit less effectiveness solo by roaming in just this area. Now, the way you hold it down is by using these head holes to peek Hookah like this, right? And contesting Aqua like this. Now, I wouldn't recommend just fully swinging out, especially if any of the windows are open over here or the door is open, because if they coordinate it right, they could just pinch you. So I wouldn't ever put yourself in a situation where you're like over here. That's going to get you trapped. That's going to get you pinched. That's going to get you killed. So the only way to contest Aqua is by peeking like from here, because then you can't be shot from here and you can't be shot from your back. So I'd peek it like this, and yeah. And if someone walks in Hookah, like I said, shoot them through these holes like that. And yeah, that's it for the strat. Let's get on to the next one. For this next strat, we're going to be kitchen. Okay, for this strat, there's 3 operators I would tell you to run: jynxzi, Solus, or Mute. When I say Mute, if you're bad with the SMG-11, don't run him, because most of the gunfights you're going to be taking are mid-range, so you can't really use the shotgun, and if you're bad with the SMG-11, you're not going to be one to using that. Now, between jynxzi and Solus, I would say if you want to frag out, if you want a 1.5, run jynxzi. If you're trying to just kind of play for strategy, I would say run Solus, but it's harder to frag out with Solus, and solo queue is mostly about fragging out. Now I'm going to be talking about the reinforcements and utility placement. So for the reinforcements, the first thing you want to reinforce is this wall. The second and last thing you want to reinforce is this wall. Now for utility placement, as Mozzie, I like to place my first Mozzie pest on either side of this door. The best side for efficiency is the right side so that you can reinforce this wall. Now for your second and third Mozzie placements, I would say place one here or on this side of the door. This side of the door is more safe, but you know, it's just kind of preference. And another one there. Now I'm going to talk about how to actually defend for this strat. Now, a very common way to push is obviously through mud. That's how you push Sunrise. And you're basically going to be holding these people off and not allowing them just enter for free. Now, if you can hold off Blue Bar and Sunrise for the first 1.5 to 2 minutes, you've pretty much secured yourself the round. I mean, not really, but you're helping your team's success by like 60%. So you're going to try to hold this off, you know, hold them off by peek shotting, you know, killing any drones that they do make through, and just playing safe and not letting them swing you. Now for the Blue Bar side, you kind of got to realize when, okay, if a drone gets picked up from this Mozzie pest or this Mozzie pest, they're probably going to try to push from Blue Bar. Now, if you have a teammate kind of defending Blue Bar, you're chilling. But if you don't, you might need to rotate out. This is kind of where you need to pick and choose as the defender. Either try to take a gunfight with them or rotate back to site, which sometimes rotating back to site through here is very hard. So you might need to rotate through here, and you just kind of choose if they've already made it into sight from this window or anything like that. You're basically going to have to pick either rotate back through here, rotate through there, or take the gunfight. So yeah, the main objective for this strat is to waste time, waste 1.5 to 2 minutes, and try to play for your kill. If you realize that they're playing very aggressive, they just want to walk in, try to get your kill and try to maybe stay alive. And yeah, that's it for this strat. All right, that's the end of the video. If you liked, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace. Bye-bye. Yo!